Alright everybody, Coach Guess here with Winton Lab. This is our first round, our first game of week 1. We've got on tank, we've got Masked MS, and then we've got the DPS pairing of Fiction and Canine, and then the Cheese Wizard and Zero on the support line.
Round 1. Capture
this match was pretty emphatic, but this first round gives us a lot of stuff to coach from. So you see their rollout, they've got a good rollout together, and then on our side we've got Doomfist on one end, Far on another, Soldier on another end, and Baptiste doesn't really have a good angle here. I mean, making some long shots, but probably not the best angle to approach from. And that's right now, yeah, we're still really spread out.
The objective is now active.
Yeah, Far is off in Narnia. And we're still super spread. Like, admittedly, they're not punishing our spread. If they had been a little better, they should have been able to pick off Soldier. But regrouping. Now, honestly, if Canine can get some pressure or picks over here on this end, that can be a really effective pincer. So actually, here, let me back up real quick. Yeah, this right here. This should be deadly if the Baptiste was over here by the tank. And Baptiste is a tough support to roll with Doom just because of how mobile Doom is. You really need to have a mobile support or a long distance hit scan support. So Ana can handle him, Zen can orb him, Moira can dive with him, Mercy can fly to him, Kiriko can paper him, Iliari can try to keep up with him a little bit, but even then he's still hard to keep up with. But yeah, right here you've got damage and tank on one side, damage and support on the other. If we just move in and pinch this, we could have just squashed them. But we didn't quite finish it, and we didn't have the full support. Right now, we're just playing the regroup game, and got the support. Now, the nifty thing is that they've only picked up 3 eliminations on us. By only getting 3 eliminations, they've already got 30%. That's all I have to do. 3 kills. That's it. Bap hasn't died, and Canine hasn't died. And everyone else only has 1. Getting some Genji pressure. Fiction. And so 4 kills. That's our first elimination, I think. Fine.
Pain is inevitable.
So yeah. Right now, there's really not a lot of dying going on, but because we got so spread out, it's been hard for us to maintain any type of power presence on point. It's a lot of tickling, but not much actual confirming eliminations. Oh, almost had that punch. It's a good blade. 2, 3. Oh, beautiful. And only 2 ults for that. That's totally workable. But yeah, it took that long. You have 72%. That's a lot. And that was really just us trying to find our footing and to group up as a team. Oh, punched him too hard. Even though he didn't get the environmental off of that, you still split the team quite a bit. So that's still a really good punch. Problem is that Orisa counters Doomfist. So let's see how this goes. Yeah. So we confirm the kill on Orisa. Nice, nice. poke heal. Didn't need it, but good tool to have in the bag. Without getting too out of position. And they don't have any kind of long range threat, so do it until they don't let you.
Receive my aid.
And that's a good test right there. That beat's gonna make that blade a lot less effective. Yeah, I got one off the visor,
A sip for the party.
none off the blade. Can we get a... Is Kitsune usable? Oh, Genji's just dancing and praying. Okay, so going in, we got 2 support ults. Just make sure we group up. Don't get picked early. Try to get Kiriko in a good spot for a good Kitsune. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We gotta move. Gotta move. Genji's getting in. Okay, getting into a good touch spot. It might be a little early though. I'll give the rest of the team a chance to catch up. Make them go touch. There comes a good Kitsune. There's the touch. Alright, just gotta win the team fight now. Okay, got the Orisa. That's the hard one. Oh! Yep. 3k Blossom, that'll do it. And Genji 1v4, that's not the way you want to fight. So, in all reality, and like, if you had seen the stat board, we really only lost 2 team fights that whole time, but lost the whole round. Because there were lots of small engagements where we just kind of staggered and trickled and never fully engaged. In terms of time-wise, it would almost been better for us to just bio ball rush comp and run all 5 of us into the point and die and do it again and die and do it again and die, because that would still give us only about maybe 30 or 40%, and then find a better path or a flank and things like that. But it just took us a while to kind of focus in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
They're running a Reinhardt this time. It's funny because I feel like the Doomfist was working decently well, even with an Orisa. However, if you're gonna switch because of an Orisa, Reinhardt isn't the play, because Orisa kind of bullies Reinhardt too. A really good Reinhardt can beat a mediocre Orisa, but just head-to-head similar skill capacities, it's going to be hard. Honestly, anytime I see Orisa, I just go Zarya, because she just beams right through Orisa. But more on that later. Alright. Got some Cassidy clicking.
The objective is now active.
Oh, getting a little aggro. We gotta cap the point.
End is within my reach.
Oh no, we gotta cap the point, folks. Folks. In fact, I'm pretty sure I even like literally had to yell that during the match of cap the point. Oh, that's embarrassing. And then again, for things like that where you're controlling space, keeping that space is important, even though the point is the objective that you're trying to total in. So you want to, for that you want to use long range characters or high mobility characters to do that. So like throwing up a sim TP from like the point to the gate can help, or Zenyatta's long range. Ana and Bap can heal from long range. Oh man, this just isn't polite. This is like a revenge tour, taking it personal. They're not even getting a spawn. Fun fact while they do this, if you come into the spawn room, if you're just getting held here, there's a second door up here that you can go out. And it's actually quite a fun flank route. So it brings you up here to this ledge. Oh, and they're kind of working their way up here now. But yeah, if you can't get out of spawn, there's always more than one door. Oh, okay. I was just saying, that's a little brave. And this is kind of... So, when it comes to compositions, there are 3 core types of compositions. What we're seeing a lot of right now is what I call poke comp, where all the heroes have long-range damage. Reinhardt, not as much, but he's got his big boulders that go through everything. Symmetra has her charged projectile. Baptiste has a 3-charge hit scan. Zenyatta's got just the orb face-ripping death monster. And then Cassidy is one of just the quintessential mid-range hit scan. So all these guys play better at range. Symmetra and Rein can play up close, but they also have useful poke utility. And this team up here, honestly, they're not playing to their strengths right now. They're trying to poke at us, but Lucio can do ranged damage, but that's not his strength. Moira has a ranged orb, but that's it. Orisa has ranged projectile. Reaper technically has range ability, but that's not his effective range. He's much more effective up close and personal. Meanwhile, the soldier who can poke from that range is coming down up close and personal. I can't remember what happened here, but this doesn't look good for the soldier. So right now we're just out comp and positioning them. We're a poke comp playing poke, but they're a brawl comp playing poke. And so just that alone is going to make their life a lot harder. Oh. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we got a trance through that. I wish we would have held it for a visor or a blossom. Okay, wait. Oh, Reinhardt. Yep, and now... Let's see. And that's the thing I like about our comp in general for this map. Rein is very much a brawl tank, but he can hold his own on poke. But everyone else... I mean, Cassidy is that mid-range hero, but he can play up close and personal. He can throw a magnetic grenade. And then same thing with Symmetra. She has her charged secondary fire, but if she gets up close and personal, that level 3 beam is... Oh, it's deadly. Let's speed this up. Boom. Alright. So we have to roll out. So real quick, let's just check compositions. Still running Reinhardt into an Orisa. That has me worried. Okay, we're running Reinhardt into an Orisa and a Reaper. They should just have the compositional advantage over that as far as the tank goes. But the rest of the poke comp, they're not really prepared to counter a Hanzo or a Sojourn or a Bap or a Zen. And these two are the same from last round, so that's a bit on them. If they had wanted to counter the Zenyatta or the Baptiste, they should have either went dive or brawl. Either or, but right now they're kind of this hodgepodge of neither. So yeah, I mean, Hanzo's at his best when he can just plink headshots from across the map. And even though Reaper's trying to come play up close and personal, yep, he's got to watch out for that crispy Hanzo arrow. Sojourn creating some vertical threats. Very nice. And then playing brawl right into Reinhardt. Orisa out-brawls Reinhardt, but Lucio's not the... Ooh. Lucio's not the guy you want to send into Reinhardt's swinging hammer. Good positioning on that fire strike. Well, I think he only got 1 or 2, but as far as where people could be, should be, that's the most probable spot to do it. So. Oh, and they already had a dragon on Hanzo. That's nuts. So this is a little extra aggro, but it looks like you've got the BAP support. And yeah, the Baptiste playing a good position here. Because BAP can put out the hurt, but really if he can keep that mid-range support and just support up the whole team and let Zen just focus on single healing orb and then just discording as much as possible. And now we've got him at the dreaded gateway choke.
Pain is inevitable.
Okay, so, and ironically, they just got flanked. It would almost be wiser if they would just rotate and keep following this person, even if they don't confirm the kill. But when you find yourself getting held in a single spot, just look for the other door. In this case, this is a common getting stuck spot. Just go the other way. Whether you come here and flank them, or if you flank all the way around to the midpoint, or you can even flank all the way to the back and come around over here and come on the back side of the point, cap the point, make them come into you instead of you into them. Yeah, just knowing your way around a map is really important, because this is an easy problem to get out of that I don't think they have the awareness to just rotate out of. Oh, maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, the soldier took that personally. He's trying the other door. Meanwhile, the other four are going to go back face first and do a Hanzo. Now, I'm biased because I know this Hanzo player. I know that they're really good. Oh, yep, free kill. And Hanzo's another free kill. Now, granted, this Hanzo has wicked accuracy. At the same time, they just stood right there in the open. It just says, shoot me!
This ends now.
Oh, especially with a railgun? Good night. Yep. Go through the other door. Go through the other door. Stop walking into the door! Now, admittedly, I hate good Hanzo players too, but they're also very counterable if they don't see you coming. Or if they're aiming this way and you smack them this way, they're gonna get smacked and they're not gonna be as successful. But if you walk face first into a Hanzo that's aiming at you, it doesn't end. Oh, with the clutch shatter. Yeah, it's just more evidence of go through the other door. Good play on our part. Good job just holding that. And like I said the first time, if they're gonna let you keep getting away with it, keep doing it until they don't. But anyway, I'm gonna hop off here, chat with the students, grab a bite to eat, and I'll be back for a second. I'll be back in a second for map number 2.